And welcome back to 18 News. Time once again for a weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society. And you can see we are outside of the Humane Society today at what happens to be the coldest day of the season thus far. So thanks, Donna, for thinking of this today. But
for you.
Absolutely. No, but that's fine. Today we're going to talk a little bit about straw. And with the cold conditions obviously now upon us and will be now for at least the next few months, again, straw is a very important element in survival of pets who are kept outside.
That's exactly right. And it's straw, not hay. Make sure you keep the difference because hay retains moisture and it molds quickly, whereas straw kind of whisks it away and makes it a drier, safer facility for the animals to be in. We're in the backside of the Humane Society right now, and as you can see behind us, we have straw here. We have people who have donated straw or who have paid for the straw to be here. If you have any outdoor animals that need protection from the elements, please, please, please come and help yourself to the amount of straw you need. Don't get extras because we're trying to share this with all of Dubois County, but get what you need. Don't try to scrimp. What we recommend is 18 inches when you first put the straw in. And this is a ruler of what 18 inches looks like.
Okay.
Now that's a lot of hay. Somebody can say, my dog's a little guy and he doesn't need that much. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Because what happens, you put this in, it's all nice and fluffy and there's air in it and so forth. But your dog gets in there and gets all warm and snuggly and you put it inside something like this size of a dog house or one of those big igloos. He's going to crawl in and he's going to pat it down and get a nice little nesting effect. Mm-hmm. And he's going to get that kind of up against the sides where he will be, he or she will be very comfortable. So what we're asking everyone to do is initially start with the 18 inches. And 18 inches is roughly about the size of a bale of hay.
About the same height.
Just about the same height. And what we've discovered for one of the igloo dog houses that we'll show you at the end of the show, a bale of hay fits one of those igloo-sized dogs and dog houses. And people are going to say, no, that's too much hay. Afraid not, folks. The experts say that's how much hay you need because when it's cold, it is. As you see, Carey and I are dressed in our coats. They say, well, the animals have coats. That's true. But they also have an underbelly that doesn't have that big of a coat. And they get cold and their feet get cold. And the rule of thumb is if you're cold at extended periods of time out in the weather, your animal's going to be cold in the extended amount of weather for the typical dog. Now, when they say, what about the Huskies up in Alaska? That's a little bit different story. We don't have a whole lot of those here. We don't have the Iditarod around here. So 18 inches, free straw. Make sure all of your outdoor animals, and it doesn't have to be dogs, it can be cats. We're going to be talking soon about how to make a nice little snuggly place for cats as well, especially if they're community cats or feral cats. But 18 inches deep for your animal, let them get snuggy in there. If you want to fluff it up every few weeks, fine. If you don't, and you notice it's getting really, really flat, come back, get another bale of hay, or straw, oh my goodness, a bale of straw, and put that in there and keep them warm through the winter. And through winter, that goes all in Indiana, southern Indiana, that can go into early April because those nights can get cold. So we're asking you to please be good pet owners and take good care and be humane to your animals.
Okay. So, of course, along with the straw, other preventive maintenance things you wanted to talk about? Or?
Yes, fresh, cold water is good. It's going to be cold naturally, but keep that ice from sealing on the top. And they say, well, there's a little ice around the edge. It won't hurt. Yes, it does. It can actually cause frostbite on their cute little noses and around their lips. So keep that broken up. You can go to places, and even for outdoor, if you have a plug-in, it only keeps it like 15 degrees warm, but it does keep the water from freezing. But they're water bowls that you can plug in, and it keeps the water always liquid. You don't want to have anything cold because it can cause frostbite. Make sure they have plenty of food, but water is just as important as anything.
Okay, real quickly, we got some things we want to talk about, some maybe programs real fast.
Yes, sir. We do have a couple of programs, or at least scheduling issues we want to talk about. The holidays are coming, and so Dubois County Humane Society will be closed on the weekends of Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and we will be closed New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. We should be having regular hours otherwise, but Please don't think you're coming out on Christmas Eve to go look at the cute puppies and kitties, because we won't be here. We're going to be home with our families. And then also in January, beginning in January through the rest of the year, our schedules to go up to the transports up to Bloomington will be on the 1st and 3rd Mondays of every month. Right now it's the 2nd and 3rd, but they're moving us, so it'll be the 1st and 3rd Mondays, and we'll give more details later. But if you got cats or dogs that need to be spayed or neutered, if they're over 8 weeks of age and they're over 2 pounds, get them in here and let's get them spayed or neutered.
Okay, and of course, a lot of this information you can be found on their website at DuboisCountyHumane.org, or just give them a call here at the Humane Society at 482-7387, or just stop by, like Donna said, on Wednesdays. But again, note the special holiday hours, or lack thereof, on December 24th, Christmas Eve, which is a Saturday this year, as well as December 30th, New Year's Eve, on a Saturday this year as well. So again, thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned. Weather's next.